Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are doing well today. So I know we're not getting together like we normally do for the holidays this year, but that doesn't mean that you can't get glammed up for the holidays. So for those of you who are planning on doing that, whether you're just going to be sitting around the house with your family, if you're taking pictures, you're getting on Zoom, or whatever the case may be, today I'm going to be sharing with y'all some affordable red lipstick options that you can use to give your holiday makeup a very classic, beautiful finish. So of course you can use any lipstick color that you want for your holiday makeup, but today I'm sticking with red just because that's like the traditional color for the holidays. So all of the options that I'm going to swatch for you today, most of them are available at your typical drugstore. There is one that's only available at Ulta stores or on the company's website. So of course I'll tell you what that is when we get to that one. But all of these are very affordable options, and I have a mix of like glossy and shiny finishes, some satin finishes, and some matte finishes depending on what your personal preference is. So let's jump right into it. In no particular order, I'm starting off with the L'Oreal Color Riche Shine lipstick, and this one is in the shade Enamel Red. This is an ultra radiant lipstick with a glossy finish. And this one kind of reminds me of the new Fenty lip gloss Fruit Snacks, but this one is like a bit more, is this Fruit Snacks? This one is a bit more pigmented, and I think it's actually a little more shiny than that one. So if you're looking for like a really red glossy lip, this one would be a really good option. So again, this is L'Oreal Color Riche Shine lipstick in the shade Enamel Red. Next up we have the Revlon Love Is On Super Lustrous lipstick. This one is supposed to also have a radiant and shiny finish to it. And this one has a lot of good ingredients to help like moisturize and condition the lips. And they use what's called the Light Reflecting Liquid Shine Complex to help give it that shiny finish to it. So this one is another like shiny finish, not quite as glossy as the first one that we just tried on, but it still has a lot of shine to it. And this one has like a deeper red, so if you're looking for something that's a bit deep, not too like bold, this one is a good option. So again, this is the Revlon Love Is On Super Lustrous lipstick. Next up is the Covergirl Full Spectrum Color Icon Satin lipstick. So this one obviously has a satin finish to it, and this one is in the shade Shook. So this one is not going to give us quite as much shine as the first two, but it is going to have like a nice clean like satiny finish to it. So I feel like this one actually has pretty much the same finish as the last one that we put on. So usually with satin lipsticks, they're not quite as shiny as like shiny or glossy finishes, but I think this one has a good amount of shine to it as well. This one might not be quite of a bold red compared to the last one, but the shine, I feel like it's definitely the same amount of shine for this one. So again, this is the Covergirl Full Spectrum Color Icon Satin Lipstick in the shade Shook. So this next one, I started not to include it because it's not going to be as accessible as some of the other lipsticks that we're talking about today. This brand is only available at Ulta or at Colourpop's website, but I wanted to include it because I really like this red lipstick. So this is the Colourpop Lippie stick in the shade Trust Me, and this is a matte vivid true red. So again, you can only get this at Ulta or Colourpop, but I think it's a really nice red, and it has like a smaller applicator tip to it, so I also think it's going to be easier to apply. Okay, so this one is definitely more of a vivid and more of a vibrant red for those of you who like that, and it's definitely not as much shine as the last two that we put on. This one has like a really nice soft matte finish, and when I go like this, it's very comfortable on the lips. There's no sticking together or anything like that, and like I said, I like the applicator on these lippy sticks. So again, this is the Colourpop Lippie stick in the shade Trust Me. And next up we have the Wet n Wild MegaLast Catsuit Matte Lipstick, and this one is in the shade Stoplight Red. So I do feel like this one is going to be more of like a deep like raspberry red. So if you like more of like a orangey like fiery type red, then you might not like this. But for those of you who like more of like a raspberry type red, this one might be one that you want to consider. So my lips are definitely starting to dry out. So some of these swatches may not look as good as they could, but I think you can still get the gist of it. So again, this one has like a soft matte finish to it. And like I said, I think this is coming off more of like a raspberry red, not necessarily a true red like some of the other ones. And Wet n Wild also changed their packaging, thank God, because let me show you guys on here how it like clicks together, and then when you try to take it out, it's just a lot harder to open and close, whereas their other ones, the lids on their lipsticks, they were just not sturdy at all, and mine used to break all the time. So this is much sturdier packaging. It kind of reminds me though of the Pat McGrath packaging with the lips on it, but their packaging is a lot better now. So again, this is the Wet n Wild MegaLast Catsuit Matte Lipstick, and this one is in the shade Stoplight Red. Next up we have the Maybelline Color Sensational Made for All lipstick, and this one is in the shade Red for Me. So this is a traditional matte red lipstick, and if you guys are familiar with my channel, you know how I feel about Maybelline for their lipsticks. I think Maybelline is hands down the best drugstore brand for lipsticks. No matter what color you're looking for, no matter what finish, Maybelline just has everything to choose from. So this one, in terms of the finish and the color, it reminds me a lot of the Colourpop Lippie stick. For this to be a matte lipstick, it is very comfortable on the lips. It feels like there's nothing there, but you're still getting a lot of payoff. And when I go like this, just like what I did with the Colourpop lipstick, I mean, you feel absolutely nothing, no sticking together, nothing, but you're getting a whole lot of color with this lipstick. And again, for those of you who like more of like a vibrant, vivid red, you'll get that out of this one. So again, this is the Maybelline Color Sensational Made for All lipstick in the shade Red for Me. And next up we have the e.l.f. Seriously Satin lipstick in the shade Cherry. So this one is supposed to be like a standard satin finish in a cherry red color. And I think this is a really good example of like a true red lipstick. And this one has a really nice formula. It just glides right on your lips. It's very comfortable to apply and very comfortable to wear. And I do think it has like that really like traditional like cherry red for those of you who are looking for that type of red. So again, this is e.l.f.'s Seriously Satin lipstick in the shade Cherry. So let me know in the comments if you have a favorite out of all of the red lipsticks that I tried on today, and let me know if you have any makeup plans for the holidays. Are you not going to be bothered with makeup, or are you doing like a full glam? Let me know in the comments. So I really hope that y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you back here for my next video. Until then, take care. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.